What's up, everybody? My name is Nat. I will be your call to action representative tonight. And today I will be reacting by myself to Chandru versus Brandon Hanna. And oh man, this has got to be my favorite rivalry ever in the Schmodown. I mean, these two are two of the best face and heel dynamic I've ever seen. The trash talk these two do on social media, it's all amazing. And it's kind of terrifying that I'm by myself for this. But I remain unspoiled. More than I can say about my other co-hosts. They unfortunately know the result. So I will be doing this by myself. So, I mean, yeah, super excited about this match. This is a battle between two Innergeekdom Titans, and Dark Shadow's right too. I honestly can't wait. So let's just get to it. Right, there we go. For the record, I don't know who I'm rooting for because I love both of these people. I might lean Chandru a little bit because since he's been on AAA Live. Great episode, you guys seen it.
Welcome back to the movie trivia showdown. What an Innergeekdom contest we have here today, and what an amazing announcer I have to call it with me. She's back, the one, the only, the Crusher, Rachel.
I guess Dark Shadow's rooting for Hot Man.
Rachel the Crusher Cushing, how are you? How have you spent your off season?
Not watching IG films over and over and over again, which I'm sure these two gentlemen spent their entire holiday doing.
That's right. You probably get to expand like a romantic comedy.
Every once in a while,
it's easily my fafavorite rivalry.
I watch television now.
Oh,
it's
boy.
crazy. It really is.
I mean, rarely you see like such a good face versus such a good heel.
Good luck,
Like,
question writers on
you
that
almost
one.
never get that.
Innergeekdom for now, but
Especially in
look at the
Innergeekdom, which is
Rachel,
such
since you
a
joined
competitive
and
division.
became a part of the Schmodown as a competitor and ultimately winning belts and representing us so well. You look at the class that some say you inspired, like a Brandon the Hitman Hanna or a Chandru the Chosen Dhandapani. They're competing here today. What does it mean for you to have these people kind of look at you and say, no, I want to do that when I grow up?
It's so humbling and wonderful, and I'm so excited about this next generation. I know all eyes are on Smets and Mara for the next championship belt, but right after that, there's a whole lot of people duking it out for the next chance at the belt.
It's a stack division.
You take a step back from the individual competitors, you look at their factions, because it's the new era, and we have management is playing a big role in the movie Trivia Schmodown. So with Brandon Hanna being managed by the Den or Chandru being managed by Swag, they can really score a lot of points for their teams, and that's going to factor into. Does that put more pressure on the competitor, you think?
It might. I think it depends on the manager. Some might be cracking the whip a little more than others, but I could see both Kate and Winston being the kind of managers that will only help to make these guys better.
Brandon's record is 2-1. Chandru at 3-2. Both of them experienced, both of them to be feared in the Innergeekdom for sure. And they had some words for each other, which you're going to see right now.
What was General Grievous's ship crawling with in the opening battle of Revenge of the Sith?
Oh shit, Gary Lane in the house. Shout out to the Arizona Asians.
Droids. And your winner, Chandru, the Chosen Dhandapani.
I think it's kind of ridiculous that he's going on to normal contenders match and I'm going home.
No one's getting between me and Kalinowski, so I'll see you at my #1 contender match.
I'm really proud of what I've done so far. I'm really proud of my game today. I'm holding my head high, and I'm gonna come back even stronger next game.
Well, I already crossed Chandru's name off my list. You see, as far as I'm concerned, we're 1-1 against each other. I deserve a rubber match.
I'm so hyped. Rubber match.
Well, it's season 7, the new era, but I'm still playing an old rival, I guess, Brandon Hanna for the 3rd time.
It's cute of you to show up today, but I don't know if you've noticed, but your name is already crossed off of the Hitman's list, so you're barely a blip on our radar.
Please, I took the strongest cat in the entire field, period. The chosen one.
Yeah, Brandon doesn't know how hit list works. He just keeps putting my name back on there again and again and again.
Chandru, I'm not talking to the cameras. I'm not talking to the crowd or the audience at home. I'm talking directly to you. I'm coming at you with everything that I have. I'm throwing it all at you, including the kitchen sink. Literally, I brought my kitchen sink into the studio today. I'm going to throw it at you. We're going to expose you for the fraud that you are. Your goal this season, your biggest dream is to win that belt. Mine is to make sure that doesn't happen.
Hitman? You need to go ahead and put an S in front of that, dog. That's who you is. I got a list for you, dog.
Oh, because
Horseman,
it makes it shit, man. That's clever.
All the you let down and got kicked out of. Swag Squad got you. Drip drips.
I got actually a little snack for you, some nerds. Good luck for being a nerd. And also, here's a dum-dum for Chandru. We're coming for you, dum-dum.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Rachel, I know that you're no stranger to feeling confident before a match, and you see it brimming off of the celluloid that we just ran here. Brandon Hanna, Dhandapani, do you see any strength or weakness going against each other for either competitor?
No, I only see pure hunger. These guys have gone at it before. They are so ready to go at it again, and neither one's backing down an inch.
Yeah, Herder, gentlemen, eat a Snickers. Now, let's look at the tail of the tape here, because, look, when you go to the Innergeekdom, you know that they know a lot about most of these categories, particularly with Chandru Dhandapani. What's he hoping to get on that wheel in round number 2?
You know he's gunning for MCU or DCEU.
And the MCU, and is that still what we call it? Do you have any info?
I don't know. I've got nothing better, though, so I think it sticks for now.
I don't think they have anything better either. So MCU and DCU, and then on the other side of the ledger, I guess the lower-ranked competitor here today, anyway, Brandon the Hitman Hanna. What's he hoping to spin?
Middle Earth for sure, and I think he's pretty strong in Star Wars too.
I know the type. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rachel Cushing. She's going to be calling the action with me here today. I am your Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Are you ready?
Ready to go.
Then let's get ready to schmodown.
Let's do it.
I love a good Innergeekdom.
I'm going to be playing along, but
I really do.
unless it's a comic book movie, I'm not going to do well.
Introducing first, with a record of 2-1.
No, you're definitely not the only one who
representing
loves it
the
when
den
Chandru
led to
dances.
the ring by his management squadron, Kate Mulligan and Grace Hancock. It's Brandon the Hitman Hanna.
Well, Billy has questions to face.
That's two powerful women leading him to the ring. I like it. I like it a lot.
They really have gelled so well as a management firm. And you see Brandon getting a lot of cheers from the crowd.
I think so. I think they're behind.
I think Brandon Hanna's really coming into his own. Like you can feel he's a lot more confident than he was when he started.
I think if you focus grouped it, losing the gloves for Brandon really helped out.
I have to agree.
His likability factor.
I feel weird talking.
And his opponent.
It was a weird experience.
With a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, representing Swag, led to the ring by his manager Winston Marshall and Robert Butler III. It's Chandru, the Chosen Dhandapani.
Oh shit.
I think Chandru's dancing is rubbing off on his faction leader and faction mates.
Oh my good lord, look at those.
Honestly, how do you not love this man?
He does not disappoint.
I want to see these 3 fellas on a wedding dance. Look at the moves.
Swag indeed.
That's right.
Good grip.
Are those real headphones or are those just on the, I think it's just on the, I don't know if those are real headphones.
I'm not sure what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Oh, that was a friendly handshake, though.
Friendly enough. I wouldn't say best of friends. I would say college roommates meeting for the first time kind of handshake.
Batwoman wore it better, sir.
All right.
There it is.
Marshall was the last parting shots for Brandon Hanna and Chandru Dhandapani. Gentlemen, you are seated now for your first Innergeekdom contest of 2020. Unless we need to go over the rules again, that's why Rachel and I are here. In the Innergeekdom world, you're going to hear 10 questions in round number 1. These are questions asked to the field. Each question comes from a different corner of Movie Trivia Schmodown. Innergeekdom know-how. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as either myself or Rachel ask
honestly,
I
can't call it. I don't know who's going to win this one.
On the whiteboard in front of you. Once we ask you by name,
I think it's going to be close. I'm going to say Chandru. Just because I know how much he studies.
Each competitor of your
but I mean,
usages
Brandon Hanna,
JTE
I wouldn't be surprised if he won either. I could easily see either of these two making a championship run.
use the JTE rule. You also each have one challenge to be used at any point throughout the match. If you wish to use a challenge, look at your manager, give them the nod, they'll give us the alert, and the challenge will be looked at. All right, Chandru, Brandon, how we feeling, gentlemen? Chandru, I'll start with you. You ready to go?
I did the shield pop earlier. Let's go for the one shot.
And Brandon, your retort.
I'm ready to win. Let's do this.
Then it's time for the movie
Let's
Trivia
do it.
Showdown.
What's up, Danny in the chat?
Confidence has boiled over from their pre-show.
I can feel it emanating off of that stage right now.
So kicking off things in round number 1, I'll be administering your first question, gentlemen, and that comes to us by the world of the MCU, which stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, I really hope they already know that.
That's just being true. In the film Avengers Endgame, currently on Disney Plus,
Yeah, I really like
who
that
snaps
racial
their fingers to bring all those who are decimated by the snap back to life?
I am Iron Man.
No, let's go to 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can we talk about how fucking
Hands
awesome
down,
of a
going to you
movie
first,
Endgame
Chandru.
is?
That is correct.
Oh
And
shit, I got it wrong.
Hulk.
It is Hulk.
Oh, okay, I misread the question.
For a point apiece, and we're off and running, Rach.
All right, your second question comes from the world of
That's
Star
kind of embarrassing.
Wars. Who plays crime lord Driver Boss in Solo?
Thanks, Dark Shadow.
You know, I'll be totally honest. I was looking at a lot of questions, and I saw that question and the film title Solo, and I thought it was the Mario Van Peebles
This is,
film. And
That
I
would
was
really throw them for a loop
saying
if we
that's not
tried
gonna
that.
get to 5.
Thank you, RB3. We knew
4.
you'd love that.
If you watch me play a lot of these
2.
Innergeekdom matches, you would know
1.
like,
Pens down,
how
Brandon.
little I know about everything.
It is Paul Bettany. Does
Boom.
Chandru have it?
1-1.
Disney owns like 33% of him. Paul Bettany.
Yes, they do, and they own 30% of all of us.
I'm pretty sure I can take on Kevin Smith.
We move on to the destination where Rachel Cushing has a summer home. That is Middle Earth. And your question, what is the name of the village that Bard brings Bilbo and the dwarves to?
I have no idea. I've never seen a Middle Earth movie.
Nice pronunciation.
Can I ask you your
'Cause I'm not a nerd.
of the 6 in the
So we can just
No offense to
discard the Hobbit movies. I like them.
fans.
I don't love them.
Okay.
No,
The other
I haven't
three
seen
maybe,
any
but
Middle
it's
Earth movie. I haven't seen Star Trek.
2.
I've seen 2
1.
Harry
Give
Potter
you a
movies.
countdown, and I give
Yes, just me.
Pens down, Chandru. What do you got?
Lake Town, baby.
It is Lake Town, sunny Lake Town. Brandon, Hanna.
Lake Town.
Yes, it is.
I've been here, baby.
Tied at 3 apiece. They know their stuff.
Taking lessons from Alex.
All right, next up, a question from the world of DC movies. Who voices the Joker in 2017's
Oh.
The Lego
How
Batman?
do you spell his last name?
Some animated films getting some love in the Innergeekdom division. I like to see it.
Zach
My
Galifianakis.
little nephew, this is his favorite movie ever. He laughs nonstop. And I can't say I blame him.
No, I can't either.
4,
A lot of fun.
3,
Lego Batman movie
1.
was actually
Now
really
going
good.
to you, Brandon.
Zach Galifianakis.
It is Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis.
All right. I think Chandru might have actually spelled Galifianakis right. Well done,
Impressive.
sir. Bonus points in my heart. We go on to Marvel movies. These are just Marvel movies. Could be any old Marvel movie. We'll see what happens. 4-4. Early in the 2000 film X-Men, who attacks Rogue and Logan when they're on the road? That was the world meeting.
Sabretooth? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen
So much since then.
Since he was
the
in
2000 X-Men movie.
Quite a career for himself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Chandru.
Victor Creed or Sabretooth?
Yes, it is
Boom.
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth.
Brandon
Total
Hanna
guess.
had it as well. There's not a lot they don't know in the crewman here today.
Absolutely.
Halfway through, perfect rounds for each gentleman. Should you maintain your perfect round through the end of round number 1, you'll be asked a bonus question, also worth 1 point.
Those bonus questions can make all the difference. No pressure.
This is voice of experience.
Your next question comes from the world of Harry Potter, or the Wizarding World, I believe we're now calling it.
Thanks,
That's right.
thanks,
There's a lot
Paul.
of wizards in that world.
Who played
Thanks for
Professor
bringing that up.
Gregory Lockhart in the Chamber of Secrets?
I have a question for you.
Oh, shoot.
How did he not land Hermione?
I don't think I should answer that.
Because, like, are
Yeah.
they related? 5.
You know what I've been thinking about? Like,
Is it a Luke and
if
Leia?
Kelsey ever competes in the Schmoedown, like she
Hands
can't
down,
have
going to you first,
her nickname
Brandon.
be start with a K.
Rana.
That
'Cause
is
then-
correct, Chandru.
That'd be a problematic
All right.
acronym.
Sorry to any Weasleys I might have offended. I'm just wondering why.
Just random
Harry
thoughts.
seemed to have it. All right.
Well, I see these questions that I don't know the answer to.
I thought you were talking about Professor Gilderoy Lockhart landing tonight, and that is a whole problematic.
No.
Harry and Hermione is a much better question.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good, Ellis.
Professor Gilderoy, you keep your nose clean, or else you're going to become a hashtag, sir. We move on to Star Trek, getting us out of the very dirty wizarding world and into Star Trek. Your question: Star Trek Generations brought together what two popular captains?
Picard and Kirk.
For the old school Star Trek movies,
Those are the only two captains I know.
To the
Are they captains?
You're setting me up for internet hate because I like the JJ ones. Is that bad?
No,
5,
not at all.
4, 3,
Well, maybe
2. The crowd is whispering amongst themselves. That's never good. Pens down. We are going to you first, Chandru.
Kirk and Picard.
Yes, it is. Brandon Hanna.
Yep.
Picard.
All right.
Dude, I am doing so
3
well.
questions separate both these gentlemen from a perfect round.
rounds. Well done, guys. Question number
I've been
8
keeping track of
comes
my
from
points,
the
but
DCEU.
pretty sure it's
Find
up there.
something better to call it. Who directed Shazam?
What the fuck's his name?
They have not hesitated once. When
It's,
writing answers. It's
David-
very impressive to see.
No, I mean, at this point, they seem flat out bored.
Come on, guys.
Something
Give
with an
me-
S.
Hope you guys are still having fun out there in 5.
I mean, I still like the
I'm really bad with the
magical
records.
Me Too that happened to
But Pens down. We're going to you, Brandon Hanna. Who do you got?
David F. Sandberg.
You
Yes.
even got the middle initial. Does Chandru have it?
I got the middle.
He got the
I'm
middle
gonna give
initial,
myself
too.
a
You
point
can't
because
get
I
anything
clearly
past these two.
knew it started with an S.
All right. Try this one on for size. Your penultimate question in round number 1 comes from the category of heroes and villains. The query is, who played Hellboy's girlfriend, Liz Sherman, in the Del Toro Hellboy film?
I just saw these last year.
So I got a Hellboy for Christmas one year because it featured...
Come on, Paul. I knew like a couple.
Goatman is?
I'm aware.
It's like this East Coast legend. Goatman could exist. 5, 4. New Jersey man was
Can't remember her name.
1.
I see her face.
Heads down. Going to you, Chandru.
Selma Blair.
It is.
Selma Blair.
In fact, Selma Blair. Does Brandon have it?
She's in that episode of Friends where
Finally,
tries to
one
beat
of them is
Chandler.
cut.
He blinked,
It's okay, you'll get
but
the
it's
next
only
one.
1 point.
It's only 1 point. That does cost him his perfect round. Chandru still has the opportunity for perfect round. If he gets his next question right, what category are they looking at, Rach?
We're looking at the wide world of the mixed bag.
Reach deep
Anything
in
goes here. What is the name of Kate? Oh, excuse me. What is the first name of Kate Capshaw's character in Temple of Doom?
is it?
That'd be Indiana Jones.
there. That would be. And you said anything goes, maybe as a.
Level 2 trading here in the chat supporting Chandru. I
You
respect
just
it.
you can't refrain from it. You're
It's
just
all
that good.
still in
All right.
there somewhere.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brandon Hanna.
That'd be Willie.
It is
Would
Willie.
be. Willie.
And Chandru has it
There
too.
it is.
Perfect round for Chandru.
All right.
That's huge.
And
Especially
hats off to
in-
Brandon
in
Hanna.
Innergeekdom.
9 out of 10
It's
is
a really great
a
round.
heck of a
You
score.
gotta get
But
any
Chandru
points
the
from
Joseph with a perfect round number 1. Even surprising his management squad. Chandru, you do get a bonus question that is asked just to you. You don't need to write it down. Just give us an answer within 15 seconds. That bonus
Honestly,
question
I don't know
is,
how I've
who
remained on
played
sport on
Johnny
this match.
Blaze's girlfriend,
It's
Roxanne
been tricky.
Simpson, in Ghost Rider?
Even Mendes?
Eva Mendes.
It is now 11-9, Chandru, and the Den is welcome after a very impressive perfect round.
Yep.
Rachel, as somebody who scored a few perfect rounds in their day, how does it feel going into round number 2? What kind of a confidence boost is that?
I've always said with every correct answer you get, the more confident you feel. So if you get that many correct and the bonus, you just feel like you can answer anything.
And especially if you haven't missed yet, it's really tough for your opponent.
Honestly, like 2 points in this
waiting for
division
person to blink.
may not seem like a lot, but I mean,
Dhandapani, he has not done
when
so
you're competing
yet.
at this
As
level,
we
it's
enter
huge.
into round number 2, this is the wheel round because this is the Innergeekdom division, and it is a singles Innergeekdom match. Each competitor gets to spin at the wheel. You're going to hear 5 questions once you settle on a wedge. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer,
Yeah, Hanna
ask
just
us
missed-
multiple
Hanna
choice.
just
We'll
missed
give you
one.
4 options, one of which is the correct answer.
Hanna,
And
you
that
can't steal
one
my Hanna,
question
man.
goes down to 1. So Chandru,
Hanna knows
you're
his stuff.
3-2 currently in the league, and Brandon Hanna's 2-1 record. That's why you're sitting in a higher ranked chair, and you also have a 2-point lead. So would you like to spin the wheel first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
Well, it's a new era. Let's do something new. I'll spin first.
He's going to spin first,
Spin
and how about a
first.
huge hand for our Schmodown
keep the
patrons
momentum going.
sponsoring the wheel. The sponsored wheel is Star Wars. There it is. If Chandru or Brandon land on Star Wars, we are going to reveal the name of that
dancing
patron
just
sponsor.
keeps coming.
Yeah, that dance.
Shout out to
does not
Beefaroni.
stop.
Big
The
fan.
wheel is about to.
Round and round it goes. It doesn't look like it's going to be Star Wars. It could be Star Trek.
Interesting.
All right.
Got some
He's
conferring here. He's
gonna
gonna
keep
go
it.
Oh, he's gonna
for
keep it.
All right.
Star Trek. All right, Chandru, I will be administering you your Star Trek questions. Kate's going to be asking Brandon his series of questions. 5 queries for a possible 10 points in the world of Star Trek. Like I said, stealing is available, however. Your first question. Which Starfleet admiral gives Kirk permission to take command of the Enterprise at the beginning of Star Trek?
I don't know if
the
he
motion
acts
picture?
more heelish than the face should. I think
Admiral
he's the type of face who can
Ladies and gentlemen, he's got
trash
2
talk
points.
back, and I think we need that.
Round number 2.
It's a good deep.
I mean, they all can't be Brendan Meyer and
Move on
Bibiani.
to
Like,
your next question.
you need a
Star
face who can
Trek
trash
2,
talk.
The Wrath of Khan. The Enterprise hides in a nebula to avoid the Reliant. Name the nebula.
Mutara Nebula.
How do we get that? Yes, it's 2 points. Very, very impressive.
I think he's
And Chandru
full-blown
opens up
babyface.
A 6-point lead over Brandon.
Personally.
With 3 questions remaining.
I just really don't like tweeners.
Chandru, in Star Trek Nemesis, Riker and Troy are off to be tased.
Beta Z.
Beta Z.
I was like,
I'm keeping it in the cut. They're off to Beta Z to get married in a ceremony where there will be no speeches and no what?
No clothes.
It's a naked wedding, ladies
I don't
and
know. Like,
gentlemen.
I think Chandru trash talks,
Wow.
but it's mostly to Brandon Hanna. Like, he doesn't trash talk
Tased
to
in
like
Beta Z.
other
No
baby
clothes at the
faces.
wedding. All right. Sounds like Josh McCougar's wedding. We have 2 more questions remaining. Chandru,
Are we trying to summon the hot man?
question in the world of Star Trek. In Star Trek First Contact, what year did Zephyrin Cochrane make his historic space flight?
digging deep.
2063.
That is correct.
Got it.
Yeah, I totally knew that.
It is
On April
19 to 9, and
5th,
regardless of what happens on this last question, Brandon Hanna knows he's got a tall order matching the points.
Yeah, I'm
So
really interested
maybe
to
he
see
gets lucky with
see how
a steal here
Saul
that could be much
does in this
needed.
division. Because
Chandru,
like,
your last question.
obviously, I'm gonna
Star
root
Trek
for him
movies.
being from New York and everything.
After Nero's attack on the Federation fleet in Star Trek
But I don't know.
2009,
Like, it's
Starfleet orders everyone to
it's a tough
rendezvous
division.
in what system?
I don't even have a guess for this.
Fine.
Multiple choice.
4. I can provide that. Is it A, the Breyer system, B, the Laurentian system, C, the
I'm gonna go with
Armenian
C.
system, or D, the Viridian system?
Because I always got C.
Can I hear the options again?
I can give you the options one more time without use of the JT rule. Is it A, the Breyer system, B, the Laurentian system, C, the Ileenium system, or D, the
Is it
Viridian
B?
system?
B, the Laurentian system.
1 point
See,
for
what I tell you, it's B.
And I mean, I guess that
I knew it
kind
was
of
B.
proves he's mortal somewhat because
Maybe just a tiny bit.
he needed multiple choice, but he still has a 20-9 lead over Brandon Hanna. So, Brandon, it's now your spin, sir. Step up to the wheel. Spin what you like. 5 questions are going to be lurking.
This is part of the game, gamesmanship. Chandru going first and putting himself with that much of a lead puts pressure on Brandon. So we'll see how he handles it.
Confident you are. Even if you are Rachel Cushion, you are looking at that scoreboard and you're saying, man, I got a lot of ground to make.
Yep, but he can do it. He absolutely can do it.
Round and round it goes, and it's past opponent's choice. That's the good news. And it has landed on DCEU movies, and Brandon
Wow,
He
no
takes it.
hesitation.
I don't know if I'd ever take DCU because like there's so few movies that
Brandon, your question.
they're bound to get really, really deep.
All right, Brandon, your first question. By now, everyone knows that Kal-El's adopted mother's name is Martha. But what is his Kryptonian birth mother's name? Somebody had fun writing that one.
You looking for the full name?
We just need the first name.
Lara.
That is correct. Well done. Question number 2. In Wonder Woman, what is the name of Steve Trevor's Native American ally that joins up with Steve and Diana?
Chief.
Yes, it
Correct.
is. He's doing his job so far, Rich.
Absolutely. Question number 3. What toy is young Thaddeus playing with in the back of the car at the beginning
Oh my
of
God.
Shazam?
A magic 8-ball.
Oh yeah.
I like
no,
his
that's right.
confidence.
Yes,
Another
it is.
correct answer.
No, ask
I guess
again
these
later here.
aren't that hard
Nope.
if you've studied these movies, but like
Number 4. In Aquaman,
I would've gotten
who
it.
played
I've seen
the
all of them.
ancient Atlantean king, King Atlan?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Dolph
Dolph
Lundgren, B, Graham McTavish, C, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or D,
Is it not Dolph
Willem
Lundgren?
Dafoe?
B.
That is
It
correct.
is
All
not.
right.
He was in the movie
Selfishly, I
though.
was hoping it was Dolph Lundgren.
All right, this is your last question, Brandon,
Or was he?
to pull within 2 points
I don't know
of
shit.
Chandru. What brand of sports car does Bruce Wayne drive when he picks up Barry Allen?
Drives a
in Justice
Lamborghini. I said that with so much confidence.
That is incorrect.
I told him it wasn't Lamborghini. I don't know what.
Your options
Options
again?
again?
It's
Is it
it's
A,
obviously
Porsche,
B.
B, Mercedes-Benz, C, BMW, or D, Lamborghini?
This is huge if he gets this steal. You can't be giving up points like that.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
It's a big steal
That
there,
is,
Rachel.
yeah.
Closing out the round, Brandon Hanna is starting out very strong.
You know the
with
problem with
the
like talking to yourself is you
Slipped
sometimes
a
miss
little
the
there
answer.
towards the end, losing that steal to Chandru. It only cost him a 2-point swing. He didn't get the point. Chandru did get the point, but now it's a 5-point lead that Chandru has going into round number 3.
Yeah,
5 points.
That can seem pretty scary, especially with the way that Chandru's playing. But round 3 has taken down many a competitor in the Schmodown, so I don't think Brandon's quite out of it yet.
And much like a great comic book movie, a lot of twists and turns
Oh,
in
yeah.
the third act. As I read the rules of play for round number 3, gentlemen, you're each going to give us a series of numbers. We need 3 numbers from each of you.
Honestly, I thought it'd be a
From
lot
1
closer,
to
but like
15. Each number corresponds
a
to
lot
different
closer by the end of
order
round 2. But
movie,
like
Schmodown,
I mean,
Innergeekdom know-how. Your first
Brandon
question
Hanna
is
can
worth
still
2
win.
points. Your next
If
one's worth
Chandru
3
misses
points.
his
Your last
5
one
and
is worth
Brandon gets it,
5
that's
points.
a huge swing.
Chandru, you are the higher ranked opponent currently, and you find yourself with a 5-point advantage. So I'm going to get your numbers first from 1 to 15. What feels lucky, sir?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Lost, so 4, 8, 15.
4.
I can feel Danny Cost in the chat getting all excited
Appropriately geeky
at the
numbers.
mention
That's
of
right,
Lost.
some Lost fans in the crowd. Brandon Hanna,
Let's do this again. 5, 9, and 16.
1 to
5,
15, Brandon.
9, and you can't do 16, only through 15.
14.
14, okay. All right, Brandon, I'm going to be asking you your questions. Chandru, Rachel's going to be asking you yours. So, Brandon, we're going to start with you. See if you can pull even or ahead of Chandru with your first couple. You selected number 5 for your 2-point question, and that corresponds to scores and soundtracks.
There it is.
Everyone's favorite category.
Boom.
I like it.
For 2 points. Who composed the scores?
Oh, is it Chandru's
for all
birthday?
6 Middle
Happy
Earth
birthday,
based
John.
films?
Chandru.
Howard Shore.
That's 2
Stumbled over your
points.
name.
And he's pulled it within 3. He can tie Chandru if he gets this next question correct. And you selected number 9 for 3 points in the world of Marvel films. Question is, who plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead in Deadpool and
It's,
Deadpool 2?
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
What's her name? Starts with a B. Bryn something. What's her name?
4.
Adelaide in the chat. Natty Daddy. Shout
I don't
out.
know it.
1. Looking for Brianna Hildebrand. Brianna Hildebrand.
Kind of
And
combined
now
her
we
first
come
and
to the
last
moment
names.
where we could have a technical knockout by Chandru. However, Brandon has something to say about that because he has his 5-point question remaining. He selected number 14. And your 5-point question, Branda, is in a galaxy far, far away,
Come on, Branda.
Star Wars. And your question for 5 points. In episode 1, what is the call sign of the leader of the Naboo Starfighter Squadron?
Oh shit! This could be it.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
You can do that. In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the call sign of the leader of the Naboo Starfighter Squadron?
Oh my god! This could be it, folks. Could be TKO
It's been done.
again.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, you have one more JTE rule. In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the call sign of the leader of the Naboo Starfighter Squadron?
Maybe he's just like channeling his former employer, Ben Bateman. Pretending he doesn't know it.
5.
Kind of hope so.
3.
I want to see
Repeat the
him
question.
Last one. Here we go.
answer more
In
questions.
episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the call sign of the leader of the Naboo Starfighter Squadron? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Yellow leader.
And your winner!
Oh my God!
By way
He
of
knocked him out.
knockout, Chandru, the chosen Dhandapani.
Oh my gosh!
It was Bravo leader. Bravo leader.
It was really close.
It was.
It was closer than a knockout would make you think.
Chandru and Brandon sharing a nice hug and handshake there. Brandon is no slouch at Innergeekdom, and he's going to be a threat for a long time. But Chandru Dhandapani,
Oh man,
that's the story.
Chandru is the real deal.
100%. That
If
is
you're
a
still
message.
doubting him, I don't know
Message to Kevin
what you're
and to
doing,
Mara
because, like-
to anybody else who is just joining the IG,
Ugh.
that they're gonna have to go through him to get to the top. That was pretty impressive.
It's a statement victory for
TKO,
the chosen, maybe
folks.
earning his nickname. This
I have mixed feelings too because I like both of them, but I'm super happy for Chandru.
And you know, I think the only thing, it's not really a discredit to him, but we didn't see how he would have performed in round number 3 because he didn't have to.
It's true. I mean, a TKO win is always good for the ego, but you didn't get to flex the muscles. You didn't get to get those practice questions in. So we'll see how he fares next time. But he took the bull by the horns. He was leading from the get-go. He didn't get a single question wrong, including the steal opportunity that he had.
He didn't.
So it's...
He technically didn't play a
pretty
perfect
hard
game because he went to
beat him.
multiple
And
choice.
I know that Brandon
But he
is
didn't miss a
probably
question.
kicking himself right now, as we all do after losses like that. But it just goes to show you what kind of knowledge you have to play in this league. And I think he'll get back to the books.
Well, you talk about Chandru flexing his Innergeekdom muscles. I know that Team Swag is a fan of that kind of showmanship, and our own Jen Sturger is going to have an interview both with Chandru and his manager, Winston Marshall. Jen, I imagine it's somewhat of a jovial, we just defeated the Empire for the second time on the
Glenn
fourth
brings up an interesting point. I think
That's right, Mark.
I think it
just
does
let
warrant
him
his own
stop
division.
doing Fortnite dance
because
right
like
there, okay?
they go deep in
Chandru
Star
does
Wars,
an absolutely
like
dominant
really deep.
performance. Does this
And
finally put
I
a
think,
nail in this war?
especially this season, it's going to
I
get
hope
more
it
and more
does. He
entertaining.
needs to like find opponents that he can actually win against, and we'll just call the rivalry done for now. It's it was 1-1.
I don't agree with that.
it's 2-1.
Alex is pure
going on to
heel.
bigger players.
Like Chandru doesn't
We need
even come
lessons on what a
close
face talks like.
because he's not a heel.
Anyways, so this has got to be a great victory for Swag. You guys get 4 points in this. How are you feeling after this performance?
No, I
mean,
missed
it's
it,
huge.
Paul.
I mean, obviously, you had New York and Finstock started.
But
off.
no matter what he
He's had some
said,
incredible matches. So
he
we
doesn't
really
compete with
needed
Alex.
this. And my boy's an elite player here. Honestly, he really is. I'm really proud of him. And that's the point. I'm gonna tell everybody in their geekdom, we're coming for you. All right, we really are. Like, I'm looking at you, KO. I'm looking
I'll
at
go
you,
back.
Kalinowski. And when we're done with you, we going on to Spets, baby. Going on to Spets.
I'll go back as soon as this.
KO corruption,
video ends.
whatever. You know what I meant. Hush. So my point is, I'm proud of you, boy. Let's keep going. This guy is someone to look out for. I'm telling y'all right now.
Do you feel like, with all of those names that are looming large out there, like the big three, there's Mike Kalinowski, obviously Kevin Smets, our current champion, and then Mara Knopik, which is kind of like this, we don't know what she's like. We don't know what she's capable of right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's still kind of an unknown in regards to how will she come back after such a long hiatus, you know?
I think the big thing, and we're very aware of this, and I've seen it myself having competed before and stuff like that, you don't take anybody for granted at all. Mara, obviously, she's a former champion. That's huge. Robert Parker coming out of the fan league is someone you don't want to sleep on. Obviously, Smets has the belt. Kalinowski has had the belt. But I'm telling you, this boy right here is ready. He is the one that has been helping me coach everybody on the faction because his studying is incredible. It's at the top tier of that. So we're ready for it.
Top tier.
No matter who it is, we're ready.
Congratulations on your huge victory today.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to add one more thing. Having Winston back was really helpful. Like, I finally understand the value of the manager. firsthand.
It's cool to not have to do this whole thing on your own, right?
Exactly. Like it's like someone to have your back and like faction mates to have your back has been a great strength. And the Facebook group Drew Crew has been like helping me train.
Drew Crew.
And I couldn't have done it without all of. Okay, it's sounding like an Oscars acceptance speech right now.
Lighting off. Anyways,
My only thing was I didn't care about winning or losing. I just didn't want to miss any question. That's what happened today. I'm like,
Well, I mean, if you don't miss, then
congratulations again.
probably
Congratulations to Swag.
gonna win.
You didn't have the mic, bro.
Drip, drip.
You know, Rachel, one kind of looks at this and you do realize that was a huge win.
Yeah, because like I'm
Team
so
Swag
conflicted.
because stealing.
I'm
all
in
those
Drew
points
Crew
from
and
Dan,
Hit Squad.
who had such a nice run in New York and has had a nice early part of the season. That's a big win in the grand scheme of things.
Definitely.
He's been
This
studying super
era
hard, and
of
like
factions, it's about
I'll get
your
more into it
points being
after
scored by your
the video
competitors,
ends.
and I'm sure as it was very clear,
But he
Winston
deserves
was
it.
really excited about that, and it sounds like Chandru's really stepping up in a leadership role within the faction, helping people study. That is a huge component of playing in the Schmoedowns, particularly the Innergeekdom, but in all the leagues. So it feels like Chandru and Winston are a match made in heaven.
And with that interview, one could say the most modest way possible. That was confident. I'd just say outright cocky.
There might be some
They are good
some
dudes.
Anakin Skywalker vibes creeping into this space here. I don't know, but he came out swinging, and
I feel bad rooting
it sounds
against
like
anyone.
He's aiming for Mike Kalinowski, so keep swinging.
Team Swag does not like sand. It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. And now we go to Brandon, Hanna, and the Den, who are joined by Jen Sturger. Jen, I imagine it's somewhat of a sullen mood over there right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe than I was just experiencing. Hanna, I saw you beating yourself up backstage. You were saying, I knew those answers. I just didn't pull them. What was happening out there? Was it the lights? What was it? Was the pressure of like just this match and this beef you had with Chandru, or what's going on?
Well, I mean, anytime you go against Chandru, it's going to be tough. The
Same,
guy's
PC,
good.
same.
Played a perfect game. I missed 3 questions.
What are you talking about?
I
He-
just didn't know the answers.
Brandon Hanna is a
It
heel.
sucks to lose.
Have you
on the
seen his
scoreless
Twitter?
five-pointer again?
Have you seen his
But
post
I
on
mean,
Hit Squad?
Yeah, I came into this match more prepared than I've ever felt for any match. It just ultimately came down to some bad luck, and I had to go.
Shut up, Paul. I don't agree.
And that's what happens when you're at this level.
I saw these two ladies absolutely rallying around you, though. You can tell that they just are very supportive of everything that you're doing and you're studying and whatnot. Mom, you got any words?
Yeah, honestly, we're just, I think we're the most upset that Chandru didn't invite us to his pajama party. Because I bet that's going to be a real fun time. He just seems like a real fun guy.
I think Hitman sounds humble in defeat, but like
And on the
if he
complete
won,
opposite side of the
it'd be
spectrum,
Trash
guys,
Talk
give me
City,
words.
and
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
it, Paul.
look, Brandon's great people. We're really proud of what he did. You know, the thing that you can learn sometimes is really specific gaps in your knowledge, which may have happened today. And again, Chandru, like, I'm really proud that he brought his sleep over to school today. It's really sweet and cute. And I love him talking big game when he's technically only ever won one more time over Brandon than he has the other way around. So it's like, calm down, buddy.
Oh, so where do we go from here?
Since
How
when
do we
is
pick ourselves
throwing
back up?
shade
How
a
do we
heel
start
move?
over? You know,
That's
where
all
do
I'm
you
gonna
want to
say.
go next in Innergeekdom?
I just want to.
He can't just like stand there and take it after all the trash talk, all the words exchanged.
For a really bad day, because I'm not gonna miss. And I mean,
But maybe I'm the new Alex
I just want to thank
who can't for some reason see
and
why
the
someone's a
arsonist
heel.
back home for helping me prep for this match and a few other people. It was a lot of work to get here, and I'll find my way back. Me and Chandru, we're a dyad in the Force. We're destined to do this forever. So I'll be back, and he knows it, and he should be scared.
Oh God, I hope not. I'll pray for you. Anyways, back to the desk.
You know, Rachel,
Okay, so that
Brandon
wasn't
may
a
come
very
out on the
heel
short side of the stick today, but he definitely
interview
has that
from Brandon
champion's
Hanna.
mentality where he feels sorry for the next person he has to face. When you look down that
The
road,
worst.
Brandon and
I was
Chandru
told this
make
was going to
everyone
be a
one
solo
direction. I see
reaction,
Brandon rebound
and Dark Shadows over
quickly.
here
Absolutely, yeah. Clearly,
dropping
this
statements
rivalry is
left
just
and right.
getting started. Neither one's ready to back down, and Brandon's got some work to do, but he seems willing to do that work. I think Grace is right on. I think a match like this shows you where your gaps are, and he's 100% aware of them. We'll work on them. He will be back, and we've seen it so many times.
That's not what I
Roka's
mean.
done it. Mike's done it. Kevin's done it.
I was about to
did it.
say dropping
You
facts, but
bounce
I
back,
wouldn't.
and you bounce back.
Those
stronger
aren't
than you
facts.
ever were before.
That's right. Well, one wears pajamas, one wears a suit, one describes it as a dive in the forest. I simply say it's the best of both worlds. That is Rachel the Crusher Cushing. Thank you so much for joining us on the desk today.
Hannah can definitely come back from this. I mean,
I'm here. I'm
clearly
not going
knows his
far. I
stuff.
love calling matches.
This is
I
going to
love
be
being on the
hard
desk
with how
you. I
stacked
love
it is.
not having to compete and go through what those guys just went through. So
I was going to say we should clarify on this side of the desk.
yes, I'm good here.
I am Baby Carrots. You know, I'll be around here, and you guys can check out all upcoming live events at theshmowdownlive.com. Grab your tickets right now. Pick those tickets up before they sell out. On behalf of Rachel and Christian,
Chandru's in the
and
chat.
all of our great movie Trivia Schmodown patrons,
But
I am
that's
Mark
not the
Baby
one I
Carrots
meant
Ellis,
to click
and we'll
on.
see you next time
There it is.
on the movie Trivia Schmodown.
Happy birthday, Chandru. All right, let me just rewind a little bit because Paul said I missed something. Is it right here?
And our own of Endor.
There it is.
That's right, Mark. I just got him.
Wait, hold on.
Defeated the Empire for the second time on the Forest Mood of Endor vibe.
That's right, Mark. I just got him to stop doing the Fortnite dance back here. Okay. Chandru, that was an absolutely dominant performance. Does this finally put a nail in this war with Brandon Hanna?
I hope it does. He needs to like find opponents that he can actually win against, and was just a call that I've already done for now. It's
That wasn't so heel. That was that was competitive trash talk.
It was 1-1, and it's 2-1. Like I'm going on to the bigger players.
Yes.
Yeah, enough of that. I'm right. Paul's wrong. So anyway, that was the match. Congratulations, happy birthday to Chandru. That was amazing. Like, I mean, the division is just so stacked. I mean, what else can you say? I honestly don't know who's going to end up being the champion by the end of the season. It could be Smets, it could be Mara, it could be Robert Parker, it could be Chandru, it could be Kalinowski, it could be anyone. It's just hard because like Innergeekdom is full of people that I really like. Like Smets and Kalinowski are both in my top 3. Chandru's like probably number 4, and I don't know who to root for most of the time because it's just so competitive. Yeah, a ton of talent, absolutely. I'm interested to see how the new folks come in and do because like I really want to root for some of them, but it's going to be hard especially when you got competitors like Chandru who does not miss in that match. Like that's just high level competition right there. And what I was about to say earlier was that if you know Chandru, like you know how much work he puts in. Like he's constantly in the Drew crew group, asking questions, asking people to test him, and that is commitment. Like he's a true fan. He knows the game, and I think that's a huge benefit because if you know the game, you know what strategies to use. You know to watch your opponents. You know how to study their weaknesses and everything. So I mean, it's insane. Chandru's birthday is March 20th, which is not your birthday yet from where I am, but happy birthday nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, what a great match that was. I really hope that Brandon Hanna bounces back. I think he's going to because he's too good not to. That's not a Hugh move, Jake. The man's a baby face. Leave him alone. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? I mean, great match, great rivalry. I hope we get a 4th match down the line, maybe when they're both higher ranked than they are. Like, I think they're both pretty high ranked. I hope Brandon Hanna bounces back. Is what I'm trying to say. Maybe Chandru wins the title. Maybe Brandon Hanna becomes the number 1 contender. Who knows? Chandru's not a heel, Paul. Stop bringing that up. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else. No? All right, well, this has been your solo reaction from me, Nat Vu, for Chandru versus Brandon Hanna. You can catch me on Twitter at NattyIce44. Solo-ish, yeah, I guess that's true. I'm by myself, so I guess my last name is Solo. What a great movie that was. So, yeah, catch me on Facebook at Nat Vu. And you can catch AAA Live every other Thursday. I think we're going live next week. It's either going to be Thursday or Saturday. We will keep you posted. And see you guys later. Stay safe and wash your hands. Don't go outside unless you need to. Peace.